Hey, I'm Ron Drotos from keyboardimprov.com, and welcome to day 22 of our 31-day Rock Piano for Beginners Workout Challenge. And what I thought we could do today, have some fun with the right hand only. We did this early on when we were just learning the A blues scale, and I got some comments from you guys that even though part of you had that typical pianist thing, we always feel like, oh, it's not real unless I'm playing both hands or unless I'm stretching to the utmost. But I think we're getting away from that, right? By this point, 21 days, 22 days into it, we're realizing that sometimes if we just really repeat and have fun with the easy stuff, it helps everything else. It helps us become players at a whole new level. And then it's easier to play with hands together. And we've been working so hard on the hands together lately. I thought we'd have a little change. So the catch, though, today is that we're going to use all three of the blues scales that we know. So I'm going to set this for 20 minutes and just get your right hand. If you want to have some fun, too, you could even get if you have a keyboard, you can get like a lead synth sound or a sine wave or some sort of fun sound. You get electric piano, Fender Rhodes, Wurlitzer, Hammond organ, piano. I've got a piano. It's great, right? All the sounds are great, but you can have some fun sometimes with changing the sounds around. It lets you hear the music and experience it with fresh ears, and just, it's like, different piece of candy every day, different sound. Okay, so this is the A blues scale. You know it. A, C, D, E flat, E, G, and then A. All right, so you're just going to play the right hand, and I'm not going to do any soloing today. That's what I'm deciding. It's all you, and there's benefits to just keeping your fingers moving, It will get better. It will get easier. And then along the way, you have to play something you like, right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change the tempo at some point in the feel. So keep your ears open and go with it. We did this. So you're feeling, right? Yeah, just keep going. Now, we're going to go to the D blues scale, which we covered for several sessions. So you start on D, it's the same shape. You skip a white note, and then you play A flat, the fourth one's a black note. So you have D, F, G, A flat, and then A, C, and then you can repeat the D on the top, or however you want to look at it. All right? So let's do something a little different today for this. Let's see. Let's start with sort of like a new wave kind of thing. Like I'm thinking of the Cars, some of those bands, and one of the characteristics, a lot of times the bass line of a song or a style defines the characteristics. Like, so jazz is walking bass, and that's what Van Morrison tapped into with Moondance. So even though that's technically classic rock, it's really a jazz song. And then, oh, maybe I should do a jazz video of that. Let's see. Yeah, I should do that. Where was I here? Oh, D, blue scale. Yeah, so new wave, it's like that bass would play like just really steady eighth notes. Bum 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 with the pick. So I'm going to do something like that in the left hand. So I'm going to be. So you're going to do the D blue scale. Okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. little Nicky Hopkins. The Rolling Stones used that chord progression. It was D, C, G, D. They use it in a bunch of songs. It's also in different keys, the end of Yellow Submarine. You hear it all the time. We'll have to do it in a future session. So now we go to E. E blues scale. Same shape, but starting on E, all white notes, but the fourth note is the black note. So we have E, G, A, B flat, B, D, E. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The E blues scale, as we know from Knocking on Heaven's Door, another session we had, that's the same as the G major blues scale, and it works on some songs in the key of G major. And Free Bird happens to be, the slow part happens to be in the key of G major, and you can use that scale really for most of it. There's one chord it didn't work so much on, but we can get away with it. And then I went into the fast part of Free Bird, but I did it in a different key. They do it in G, but we don't know the G blues scale. So, you know, we're working with what we know, and I don't know, we might get to it or maybe not, but you have such a solid foundation you can learn on your own or from my course or, you know, another source, whatever. So you get the idea. We're working on a little bit of material, but learning it in a way that's going to help us learn everything. So, yeah, you just rock out. And those repeating things sound great on rock. It's easier than you think. You hear all these guitarists and keyboardists wailing, and sometimes it's just the easiest stuff over and over again. It sounds great. You just have to go like this. There you go. All right, so thanks for being here. This is so much fun, and I can't believe we're already on day, 22? Awesome. So keep at it. There's some links for you to click if you're interested down below in the description. There's some of my courses at keyboardimprov.com, some free lessons for you there. And have fun, and I'll see you tomorrow.